Okay, Donald Simmons here, Fundamentals of Physics at Full Sail, Section 1, and I am doing experiment number 56, which is titled More. More is an experiment to show the principle of inertia, as explained by Newton's first law of motion. Basically, it says that an object at rest will try to stay at rest, and an object in motion will try to stay in motion unless acted on by an external force. So basically, it's saying since this is sitting stationary, it's going to want to stay stationary, and the force of inertia is the resistance to that change in motion. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take our supplies, which are a 2-liter bottle, a piece of string, one rubber band, and a tape measure to measure our results. And we're just going to put the rubber band around the bottle. We're going to tie the string to the rubber band. And then we're ready to get started. So basically what we're demonstrating here is, like I said, the effect that this is going to want to stay in one place. And we're going to investigate how weight affects inertia. So what we're going to do is we're going to see this empty 2-liter bottle, and we're going to show how easy it is to drag it across the table, and then show how a heavier bottle filled with water will create a little bit more resistance to being pulled across the table. So just watching the rubber band, we're actually measuring the amount of stretchiness that the rubber band has, how much it stretches when we try to pull the bottle. So you can see that the bottle moves quite easily. It doesn't take any effort at all to move it. There's not a whole lot of inertia. What we're going to do next is fill the bottle with water and give it another shot. Alright, so I'm back, and I've got my full 2-liter bottle of water, and we're going to show that the added weight is going to affect the inertia. So it should be harder to pull this bottle across the table since there is more weight. Basically, it's going to have a little bit more resistance to being pulled across the table, to actually being put into motion, and this is going to demonstrate how mass and weight actually affect the force of inertia and how much inertia an object has. So let's give it a shot. Again, we're keeping our eye on the rubber band and seeing how much that pulls away from the bottle as representative of how much trouble we're having actually pulling the bottle across the table. So you'll see that it does move quite easily still, but there is a little bit of stretchiness, a little bit of springiness in the rubber band. So we're going to just take our tape measure and measure that. And we're looking at right at 3/4 of an inch before the bottle actually moves with us, as opposed to no movement of the rubber band at all when we pull the empty bottle. So we've just demonstrated that mass and weight do affect inertia. There's more inertia or resistance to change in motion as weight and mass increase. And basically it was a really good experiment for showing that force in action. And again, it really enforces Newton's first law, which is an object at rest tends to stay at rest. Thanks.